Okay, you are correct that rhythm was getting off past 170. I think the 170 was okay, but yeah, it started going off there. So this is what we're gonna do this week. Uh, I know it's really can't see what it is on the screen very well, so definitely use that PDF or the Guitar Pro. So one question is, I can't remember if I asked or not. Do you have Guitar Pro? If you do, it's going to be a good idea to utilize that. Follow along with Guitar Pro and really practice. Like go with Guitar Pro to listen to the MIDI, synced up with the metronome, and then turn the MIDI off and then play just to the metronome. So 170 is the target starting speed. So here's the thing. If you feel like starting at 170 is too much, you can certainly start at a slower tempo. If you want to just work up a tiny portion, just do like the first line. So this is basically the 3 different rhythms that you had this past week, but instead of doing each rhythmic pattern twice and then switch, we're just going to go one after the next, okay? And we're playing the same chord each line, so each rhythm. So we're really going to drill being able to hear this rhythm. And 170 is the, we'll say, the starting goal, because you can still pretty much get that. But after that speed, that's when things start to fall apart. So what we want to do is have you stay at that kind of a threshold speed for a longer period of time, so this way your ear starts to adapt to it and starts to feel better. So this is what we can do, and this will need a bit of back and forth from you. Film yourself playing it at the 170. So like, if you can play the Guitar Pro, awesome. Obviously follow along with this as well. When you feel like that 170 is confident, like you feel confident, you're getting more comfortable with it, film it, play it along to just the metronome, watch it back, and make sure that it is solid. If that's the case, try it 10 beats per minute faster. Yeah, it's not doing the go up by 5s, but I mean, it's such a long thing, and if you're feeling really comfortable with it after playing that for so long, I think going up by 10 is fine. Okay? So the biggest thing here is not to like even hit the 240 or faster. It's to start hearing things with more accuracy. So if that means 180 or 190, that's as fast as you can go while feeling comfortable and confident. That's okay, because learning to like developing the ear to tell when you're on and when you're off while you are playing is huge. It's tremendous. That's a big part of what we're doing. So I hope that makes sense. But if you have any questions what I just said, let me know. So I'm going to demonstrate this at the 170. I have not practiced this, so let's see if I can pull it off on the first take. Okay, so we got N2, N3, N4, N2, 3, N4, N2, 3, 4, N2, N3, N4, N2, 3, N4, N2, 3, 4, N. All right, here we go. And the chord progression, I try to keep it simple, which is basically all fifth chords, just going A, B, C, try and get this down a little bit more. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So even though I wasn't just saying the count very loud, I was counting along that whole time to basically increase my concentration to make sure I was playing it correctly. Feel something like this. Could be easy to get lost in if you're not careful. So saying it as you play it would be a very good idea if you can do that. So again, just to recap the idea here, if starting off with 170 is too fast, go ahead and play it slower. Maybe like try it at 150 first or 120 first. If you want to do what we have done to work this up first, I would not work up the whole thing. That's way too long. Just do the one line. So follow along with the video here until you feel comfortable with it, or if you do have Guitar Pro, play along to Guitar Pro, and then once you feel confident and comfortable with it, record yourself playing it with just you and the metronome. Listen back, make sure it sounds good. If it sounds good, it's solid, try it at 180, and then go back and forth with that. Like, stay with the 180 until it feels solid, record that, and make sure it sounds good. If it sounds solid in your video at 180, try it at 190, and just slowly creep up that way. So, any questions, please let me know, and hopefully this helps you hear that metronome and that rhythm better. Because yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird one, especially starting like none of those bars on the downbeat of one. It definitely messes with people. All right, good luck. I'll see you in your next video.